Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're over at Peak Health and Fitness in Hull. Very lucky, one of my sponsors, Efectiv Nutrition. The same owner owns the gym here, and they've got some really nice relax and chill out bits that I like to come and use when I'm deep into a prep. So yeah, I'm just going to show you what they've got here and show you a little bit about what I do to try and relax and unwind when it gets close to competition. So you can see here they've got a great outdoor pool area here. Really nice. You wouldn't think we're in Hull on lovely days. Got a meditation hut here and then an outdoor jacuzzi. So yeah, we're going to jump in those bits. If you step inside, you can see here you've got the sauna area, showers, little chill out bits, nice little hydro pool here, tiny cold plunge and an ice bath, which we will be staying well away from. I'll tell you a little bit why. So yeah, I'm just out here in the jacuzzi. Before I turn the bubbles on, put my music in, which is what I tend to do to try and relax and chill out when I come to peak. I like to do it towards the end of my prep, just when the CNS is fried, when the brain is in overload, thinking about the events. It's really nice to take off the load a little bit and just come and relax. So I will literally come here, spend maybe 2 or 3 days over the last 2 weeks, put my headphones in, spend some time in the hydro pool, spend some time in the jacuzzi, just listen to music and try and really relax. As I mentioned, there's an ice bath in there, and I understand it can have the place. I think majority of what's come from cold water therapy and ice therapy now is based on influencers we see online, whether that be TikTokers, Instagrammers, YouTube, claiming the recovery benefits that cold water therapy does have, hot and cold treatment, things like that. Now, certainly cold water therapy can have its place, ice baths can have their place. Earlier on in the year we were competing at the Arnold Strongman Classic under 120s, and there are many competitions that we can do in strongman which are sort of 2-3 day competitions. Now at the end of day 1, at the end of day 2, when we've got to compete the next day, yes, there are some benefits to ice baths, reducing the inflammation so that you are able to perform the day after a heavy competition, similar to potentially what we'll be doing at Ultimate Strongman Worlds. We've got a big 5 event competition on a Saturday, and then we will be asked to go back and do the World Deadlift Championship the day after. So to bring down that inflammation, to ease muscle soreness, it's very good. Now, statistically, clinically and scientifically, if you look into the benefits of cold water therapy long term, the only real articles, studies, case studies that will give a benefit to long-term ice treatment would be mainly coming from companies selling ice baths, companies selling those products, or sponsored adverts and sponsored articles online. Reason being for that is they've got to make some money, and they want to promote the so-called benefits of cold water therapy. Now, if you do a little bit of deep diving further, you will find main studies, and probably 10 to 1 from bad to good. 10 studies claiming the negative effects of long-term cold water therapy, especially in things like strength sports. Now, ice therapy, cold water therapy, has been shown to reduce inflammation. Benefit, absolutely, but not for strength, not for muscle hypertrophy, not for any long-term effects. It's actually shown to affect these in a bad way. It's a euphoric feeling to some people. It's a mental health feeling to some people, which I absolutely get if that's your vice and that's what you want to do, and it makes you feel good mentally. That's absolutely great. But for actual body recovery, there are little to no actual legitimate studies showing that cold water therapy has any long-term benefits or effects. a euphoric feeling. You can get that from many other things. Cigarettes do the same, alcohol do the same, junk food does the same, and unfortunately they have the exact same recovery benefits of long-term use of cold water therapy. Like I say, mental health, things like that, if it makes you feel good, if it makes you feel great, that's absolutely fine. I'm coming in the hot tub here for no real recovery benefits or long-term effects. I do that because it shuts down my CNS. It helps me to recover. It helps me to unwind and relax when in deep preparation. What a lot of people tend to find as well with once they submerge in cold water or ice baths, anything like that, it will be a numbing agent to the body. So yes, the minute you're getting ice, your soreness will disappear for a little period of time because it is a numbing agent. It's made to numb the body. You will not feel that pain because of the ice cold temperatures. It is actually numbing the body, which that is the sensation that you're getting. There are really only two really beneficial things for long-term recovery, which would be one, sport-specific massage. Not preventative, because there's no real need to prevent through massage, but niggles, knots, tears, they do happen in obviously strong, heavy, intense weight training. So to have those healed out and to have those taken out, people overdo that a little bit as well, like weekly, twice a week, it's not needed. 2, 3, every 2 to 3 weeks is very, very good. Helps to, like I say, ease a little bit of the pains, ease a little bit of the niggles, and get rid of things that are going to cause issues when you're about to go to compete. The other one would be red light therapy. Red light therapy is really, really good for muscle recovery. That being said, again, when you're looking online, a lot of the NM ratings of the red light therapy only go up to about 5, 6, 7, 800. Now, when you're carrying a lot of muscle mass, whether it be a bodybuilder, whether it be a rugby league player, whether it be a rugby union player, whether it be a strongman, you would need the NM rating of that red light therapy to be almost infrared for it to have any benefits to the muscle. What a lot of people get is skin recovery healer when using red light therapy. I was looking online for some red light therapy, and the leading sellers in the UK, highest it goes up to is 800 NM, and I'd be looking at about 1,500 quid for that. But it wouldn't actually have any long-term muscle benefits for me. It'd make my skin feel a lot better, which is very, very nice, but it would be more an aesthetics and a beauty treatment rather than an actual sport-specific muscle recovery aid. But if you can get the correct system, if you can get the correct product, that would be another benefit to it as well. The main one would be active recovery. Though I didn't mention that, I mentioned the two, but active recovery is not really seen and done by a lot of people. Just going on a walk after a big session, making sure the blood flow's going, that will help a lot more with protein synthesis, which ice baths do stop as well, which stops obviously the muscle being able to repair and grow correctly. But yeah, that's just where we're at with that. I think it's influenced a lot by people in strongman now. Like obviously there's Luke Stallman does it. I think he does it more for a mental health thing. There are people like Eddie Hall that swears by it, but he's again doing many other things that are a lot more beneficial that aided in his performance. You just need to look at sort of some of the training camps that other high level sports people do. They don't go on cold weather training camps, they go on warm weather training camps. Football teams will go to Dubai, football teams will go to Spain, they wouldn't go to Iceland. Boxers, they go for warm weather training, they go to Las Vegas, they go to Marbella. They don't go to the northern Russian regions because there is no real benefit to cold weather, cold treatment long term. That's not my opinion, that's just statistically, scientifically, and clinically proven by many studies online. So yeah, I'll just be here in my hot tub relaxing away and probably heading to the sauna as well and the plunge pool just to unwind. So yeah, that's just my 2 pence worth. But if you can check out Peak Health, it's a really, really good place to be. Really, really nice setup. They've also got an amazing gym there, lots of cardio equipment, lots of functional training, lots of weight training, and I am very, very lucky to be able to come and use this facility. So yeah, just jumped out of the jacuzzi, spent about 30 minutes in there, headphones on, relaxing, visualising the events for the upcoming competition, visualising how it's going to go. Started adding that into my prep recently, and it's been pretty beneficial. Started to do it about 3 weeks out, just really zoning on the mental side of things. Obviously the physical is there, mentioned before, and I'll continue to say there's not much you can do in the last couple of weeks other than refine things, and for me, refining the mental side of things, the mental strategy, the focus, the visualization of victory is what I will do in the last 3 weeks. Quite important for me to do that now. So yeah, I've just done 30 minutes there in the jacuzzi, come into the sauna now, do about 15 minutes, just again, loosen the muscles, get a bit of a sweat on, and then that'll be about it really. 45 minutes where I can just literally unwind, be to myself, relax. I take this to try and clear my brain really. The earphones will go back in and I don't even think about anything. I found that really beneficial. But yeah, let me know what you do. Let me know what helps you relax. Let me know what you think about cold water therapy, if you're a believer or if you're logical and correct and you're a non-believer. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Give it a like, give it a subscribe, give it a share. Thank you very much, guys. I'll also put the link in the description for Peak Health if you're in the Hull area. Really good setup to come down to. And also Efectiv Nutrition. Like I say, it's the same owners. They make a great range of supplements, apparel, and look after me massively throughout my, well, for the last 3 years really. I pretty much came on board within my first year as strongman, and they've been nothing but amazing. The best products on the market, tastiest supplements, and very, very innovative. So yeah, give them a follow, give them a share. Use Chris20 for 20% off on the site as well. Cheers, guys. See you on the next one.